dust kicks up with every throw. Sun hangs high, we let it go. No lines drawn, but we all knew ball games in the empty lot. Parking lines and painted signs took the place of goalposts wide. I slow down where we used to run, hear the echoes, everyone. Funny how an open space holds a face. Ball games in the empty lot, played till daylight quit. Winners change, but not the rules. We never counted it. Rusty fences, borrowed gloves, made up teams and trash talk love. We'd argue calls and let them slide, just to keep the game alive. Ball games in the empty lot, scraped up knees and pride, taught us how to lose and laugh and let it ride. If I ever missed the sound of nothing planned or owned, I remember how that empty lot made us feel at home. Ain't gone, they just grew into every risk I ever took and saw it through. Those ball games in the empty lot ain't gone, they just grew, getting echoes. Skies, we made wishes, told no lies. Thought the world was soft and true, under cotton candy skies of youth. I still slow down when day turns blue, watching colors fade on cue. Older now, but I still find that same sky inside my mind. Cotton candy skies of youth held our dreams without the proof. Every hope was light and loose, floating free, not scared to lose. Bike tires hum on empty roads, summer nights and radio. We named stars we couldn't keep, promised things we meant that we didn't know when daylight died. We'd lose that easy side. Cotton candy skies of you melted down but left a hue. Even now when days feel tight, they still soften up the night. If I could stand there once again, with hands too small for doubt, I thank the sky for teaching me what letting go's about. Dust in the air, late afternoon, cardboard boxes, old perfume. I found your name in crooked ink, and every word made time stand still. A letter found in the attic said the things you never said. Folded dreams and second chances, written long before we bled. The house is quiet, roof still leaks, same old creaks along the stairs. I wonder if you ever knew I'd end up finding you up there. Some truths wait until it's too late. You wrote about leaving in the spring, chasing work in younger days. Said you'd come back before the frost, but life got in the way. A letter found in the attic, yellowed lines, a steady hand. I heard your voice between the words, trying hard to be a man. If I'd known you needed grace, more than pride, more than time, I'd have met you halfway home instead of reading this goodbye. If I'd known you needed grace, more than pride, more than time, I'd have met you halfway home instead of reading this goodbye. I folded it slow didn't break me, didn't mend. You just showed me who you were and who I've always been. I folded it slowly, then let it be. Some love way to set us free. Sparks climb up to a midnight sky. Pine smoke curls as the daylight dies. Boots in a circle, no need to speak. Night knows what we need. Campfire nights so long ago, where the truth burns slow. Every laugh, every scar felt closer under the stars. I strike a match just now and then for the quiet more than the flame. Same old stories still show up when the world gets loud again. Funny how a simple fire can light the hole inside. Bent-in cups and off-key songs, passing secrets all night long. Talking brave, dreaming wide, swearing we'd never say goodbye. Campfire nights so long ago taught us more than we were told. Every spark that touched the dark left a mark on who we'd grow. If I could sit there warm by, smoke in my eyes and hope in my chest, I thank that fire for showing me how to feel at rest. If I could sit there one more time with smoke in my eyes and hope in my chest, I thank that fire for showing me how to feel at rest. Those campfire nights so long ago ain't ashes, just a glow. Still they warm me when I'm cold. Still they teach me what I know. Embers fade, stars hold on, night still hums that song. Wooden steps in a single boat Dust and beams, the air gone still. One small wheel won't turn no more. In the attic, a broken toy truck in the attic, rusted red, hauled my dreams from room to room. Before I knew where I was headed, boxes labeled keeping old. Funny what we never sold. I hold it like it might still run if I believe enough. Funny how the smallest things outlast everything. Gravel driving afternoon, dirt packed roads inside my room. I'd crash it once, then tape it twice. Swore it'd be just fine. That broken toy truck in the attic never quit. It taught me how to carry on with a crooked wheel and grit. If I could win the years back slow and set that axle straight, I'd still let it break the same, so I'd learn how to wait. Broken toy truck in the attic still rolls on. And every road I've ever taken since that day was gone. Light clicks off, the dust settles down. Wheels rest quiet, but the road's around. Morning rain on red clay ground, barefoot tracks go weaving round. Sun comes up, dries what it can, leaves a mark on every man. Footprints in the red clay don't wash clean away. Every step I ever took still knows my name. Road looks paved where dirt once ran. Same old hill, a different plan. Slow down where I used to race, let the past set my pace. Funny how the ground still sees who we're trying to be. We'd run hard till our legs were sore, leave our prints by the creek bank shore. Didn't know the earth would keep every promise made in a leap. Footprints in the red clay, side by side and crossed. Every fall, every stand shows what it cost. If I ever doubt the road or wonder where I've been, I look down at where I started and remember when. wonder where I've been. I look down at where I started and remember when those footprints in the red clay ain't stuck in yesterday. They're the map that leads me home when I've lost my way. Rain moves on, earth stays red, steps fade slow but lit. Every morning sun on my skin, Mama's call drifting on a southern wind, old screen door singing when it slammed too hard. Every dream fell closer in a beat-up yard. Time was slow, hearts were brave. We didn't know what we'd lose, what we'd save. And down that dusty lane where the wild grass grew, I learned who I was before I knew you. Rusty bikes, paper planes, laughing loud through the summer rain. Yeah, life was plain, but it felt so right. Childhood on the dusty lane every night. Granddad's stories on a wooden chair, coffee strong and a preacher's prayer, radio songs about love and pain. We sang along, didn't feel the rain. And down that dusty lane, shadows ran. We chased the moon with a stick and can. No gold rings, no champagne, just fireflies and window pane. Now the road is paved, the town feels small. Some names faded from the mailbox wall. I drive by slow, kill the engine sound. Here goes the kids that I once found. Now the road is paved, the town feels small. Some names faded from the mailbox wall. I drive by slow, kill the engine sound. Here goes the kids that I once found. And down that dusty lane, I close my eyes, see younger me under endless skies. If I could stay, I swear I'd remain in that moment before the pain. Yeah, life moved on, but my heart still stays with childhood on the dusty lane. Gravel pipes under worn-out tires, memory burns like an old campfire. I wave goodbye, but I whisper your name. When childhood on the dusty pine trees sway Afternoon thins, wind hums soft between the limbs. Before I see him, I already know the whistle through the pines. Grandpa's whistle through the pines, never hurried, never loud. Carry more than just a tune, carry where we're bound. Trails grown over, boots are new, but that sound still cuts me through. I stop and listen, half my mind walking back in time. Funny how a breath of air shows you care. Hands in pockets, easy stride, sun at his back, world outside, he'd whistle low, let worries go, teach me things he'd never say. Grandpa's whistle through the pines marked the close of day. Let us know the work was done and it's okay to stay. If I ever lose my way or talk too much too fast, I listen for that simple tune that still knows how to last. That whistle through the pines of his, life's quiet inside me. Reminds me strength don't need a shout, just honesty. Wind moves on, pines still sway, whistle stays this way. Note that never quite comes out, dust and time and quiet doubt. It's been years since anyone played that old tune Papa used to say, still leans crooked, bent and frayed up there. Funny how a broken thing still knows how to sing. Broken harmonica on the shelf still hums a song I hear myself. Every bend and breath it felt ain't gone. Porch nights, one lamp lit, slow blues drifting through the grid. He closes his eyes, lean into it like prayer. That broken harmonica on the shelf taught me more than words could tell, how to lose and still stay held by sound. Maybe it don't play so clean, but neither do most memories. Cracks let all the truth come free somehow. one soft breath, one bad note, broken harmonica on the shelf, keeps the past inside itself. Proof a song don't need to be whole to help. I don't touch it, it still plays. Job whip corner, cedar smell, rusted latch that knows me well. Light slips through in broken lines, like these words out of time. Forgotten letters in the shed, never meant to disappear, just waiting on a braver day to finally be heard. I read them slow, then read again. Ink still dark, but hearts grew thin. Names I was but never said, in the life I almost led. Funny how the truth can't hide in plain sight all this time. Words too heavy to let go, folded tight then set aside. Promises I never tried. Forgotten letters in the shed, carried all I couldn't say. Every line I left unread still found its way. If I'd sent just one of them, would the road have been? Or are some truths meant to wait until their memory can stay? The forgotten letters in the shed ain't regrets, just proof I loved deeper than I lived, and that was true. Door shut slow, dust is real, letters rest again. Rattling seats and dusty roads, laughter loud, nobody owes. That yellow sound still follows me, echoes of the old school bus. I drive my kids past that same bend, same tall trees but thinner friends. They wave goodbye with sleepy eyes, and I swear I hear my younger self inside. Echoes of the old school bus carry dreams and trouble dust. Every mile we learn to trust who we were before we rushed. Backpack, heavy pockets like bubble gum and paper fights for crushed notes on folded lines. Last stop meant we still had time. Didn't know those noisy days were the quiet ones I'd crave. Echoes of the old school bus, every joke, every fuss, now they live inside my head long after those roads are dead. If I could ride it one more mile, I'd sit back, shut my mouth and smile. Let the future wait its turn. Let those lessons take their time. Still teach me here and now how to laugh and slow it down. Engine hums then fades away, but those echoes always stay. Humming low as daylight fades, her voice walks me home. Every word a candle flame, I was never alone. Porch still creaks the same old tune, rocking chair remembers you. Evening bugs and purple skies feel too quiet without your eyes. Grandma's song at dusk taught me how to trust in the dark, in the dust. Love don't ever rush. Apron tied with tired hands, flower on her dress. She'd sing soft about promised land and forgiveness. Didn't know I was learning goodbye while learning why. Grandma's song at dusk, when the world felt rough, all the fear, all the fuss, fell asleep in her trust. If heaven's got a quiet hour, I know what it sounds like. Same old tune, same gentle power, singing me through the night. Grandma's song at dusk still hums when nights get tough. Even now, even us are held by that love. Sun goes down, song stays true. still rocking me back to you. Hinges sigh in afternoon shade, roses lean, the latch half bent. Every sound comes back my way by the garden gate. Echoes by the garden gate call me home, words we left in open air, never gone. I don't knock like I once did. Time's taught me where to sit. I'll wait a second, hear my name in the quiet. Funny how the open space holds a face. Running through with muddy shoes, mama's laugh, the evening news. We'd swing that gate a little wide, let the day come in. Echoes by the garden gate, soft and true, teaching me the way back in was always. If I ever doubt this place or where I've been, I lean into that creaking sound and hear us again. Those echoes by the garden gate still remain, hoping every year I've lived like yesterday. Gate swings once, then settles late. Echo stays by the gate. Shake it once, then let it be. Tiny town inside of me. White flakes learn to drift and stay. A snow glow memory. A shelf collects another year. Dust and light replace the cheer. I turn it slow, the room feels small. Winter finds me again. Funny how the quiet shake makes time wake. breaking free. Every piece of yesterday falling back to me. Christmas lights in Grandma's den, radio hums, it's snowing then. I'd hold the world in both my hands, watch it settle. That snow globe memory, clear and slow, teaching me the prettiest things don't last but glow. If I could keep it spinning on before the silence came, I'd let the snow fall one more time without a name. The snow globe memory breaks and heals, even when the flakes are gone. The feeling's real. Set it down, let a winter rest. World goes still inside my chest. Floor on the countertop, radio low, never stops. Morning sun through lace curtains, teaching time how to soften. Grandma's apron strings tie the world to me. Every night was love I didn't have to see. Apron folded in a drawer, kitchen quieter than before. Still I swear I feel her near when I tie mine standing here. Funny how the smallest thread pull you home instead. I tucked twice when days fell long. She'd hum half a gospel song. Didn't know what safe could be till those strings were holding me. Grandma's apron strings wiped my tears in hands, taught me how to face the world by how she'd stand. If I ever lose my way or forget how kindness claims, I remember who I am by those worn out strings. Those grandma grandma's apron strings never letting me go. Even now they're guiding me more than they'll ever know. Knot comes loose, love still brings, home feels like strange. Shake it once, then let it be. Tiny town inside of me. White flakes learn to drift and stay, a snow globe memory. Shelf collects another year. Dust and light replace the cheer. I turn it slow, the room feels small. Winter finds me again. Funny how the quiet shape makes time wait. A snow globe memory, shaking free. Every piece of yesterday falling back to me. Christmas lights in grandma's den. Radio hums, it's snowing then. I'd hold the world in both my hands, watch it settle. That snow globe memory, clear and slow, teaching me the prettiest things don't last but glow. If I could keep it spinning on before the silence came, I'd let the snow fall one more time without a name. This snow globe memory breaks and heals. Even when the flakes are gone, the feeling's real. Set it down, let winter rest. World goes still inside my chest. Wooden table, evening light, pages thin but holding tight. Names and dates in faded ink, saying more than words can think. Dust on the family Bible don't mean the faith is gone. It just shows the years have passed since some hearts moved on. I brush it off with careful hands, like I'm touching promised land. read the lines I used to skip, finding truth in fellowship. Funny how the words still wait, patient as our fate. Mama read by a lamplight glow, Daddy bowed his head real low. I didn't know what grace could be, just knew it felt like family. Dust on the family Bible, settled in like time. Every prayer we whispered soft still knows its rhyme. If I ever lose my way or doubt what I was taught, I'll turn back to those worn pages and find the love they call. The dust on the family Bible ain't neglect, it's proof of a faith that lived through living and still holds truth. Lamp burns low, pages stay, faith still breathes this way. Dusty rose and a faded sun, where laughter lingered and days were young. I drive these back roads slow tonight, the fields all golden in the fading light. Old barns and fences, memories they hold, stories of a life we once called gold. Back roads to yesterday, I ride again, through the echoes of laughter and old friends. Every mile takes me where I long to stay, on the back road to yesterday. The creek still whispers under the bridge, and the swing by the oak hasn't moved an inch. I hear the songs we used to play, and see the faces that never stayed. Sunset feels like a friend, guiding me gently to the places I've been. Through the dust and the time that slips away, I chase the back roads, I can't let them stray. Back roads to yesterday, I ride again, through the echoes of laughter and old friends. Every mile takes me where I long to stay, on the back roads to yesterday. cabin seats and dusty roads. Laughter loud, nobody home. That yellow sound still follows me, echoes of the old school bus. I drive my kids past that same bend, same tall trees but thinner friends. They wave goodbye with sleepy eyes, and I swear I hear my younger self inside. Echoes of the old school bus carry dreams and trouble dust. Every mile we learn to trust who we were before we rushed. Backpack heavy, pockets light, bubble gum and paper fights. First crushed notes on folded lines. Last stop meant we still had time. Didn't know those noisy days were the quiet ones I craved. Echoes of the old school bus, every joke, every fuss. Now they live inside my head long after those roads are dead. If I could ride it one more mile, I'd sit back, shut my mouth and smile. Let the future wait its turn. Let those lessons take their time. Echoes of the old school bus didn't make us famous, just us. Still teach me here and now how to laugh and slow it down. Engine hums and fades away, but those echoes always stay. Digging, talking wooden walls, afternoon light on crochet shawls. Every second learn to stay in grandma's house. Grandma's clock still ticking, same old sound. Keeps the past right where it was, safe and found. Houses quiet, keys in hand. I don't visit like I planned, but that clock still counts me in when I step back. Funny how the slowest things mean everything. Sunday naps and lemon tea, stories told repeatedly. I'd watch that hand go round and round, thinking time was ours. Grandma's clock still ticking through the years, measuring the love we had, not the fears. If I ever rush the day or wish the hours gone, I remember how she smiled, said, "Child, it's just moving on." Grandma's clock's still ticking inside my chest, teaching me the longest ways are often best. Tick, then tock, the house stands still. Time keeps love